Okay, so believe it or not, this is going to be the fourth encounter today that we're playing.
Today is in real life time, by the way.
Yeah.
As in days and
Absolutely.
yes, we're in second day in game.
Our minds are a little probably warped right now from this.
I'm going strong, honestly.
So,
if I wanted to, I would play
all
till
day.
10 o'clock. And
like
play
we were
another
kids, right?
One more after that.
Keep on going. So yes, they are continuing into a second room in Kobold Hall. Just making sure I said that right, because one is Copper Knight Hold and the other one's Kobold Hall.
Yep.
Yes, this group is very eager to get jobs done. They want to make an impression on the Adventurers Guild and the nobles around Fall Crest. Tell everyone, you know, yes, we can do these missions. This is considered also to be the whole Kobold Hall thing is considered still to be like a level 2 campaign mission or whatever, as an average. Doesn't mean the encounters will be all level 2. Brightly lit, still, as the adventurers enter this chamber. Dominating the room ahead is that's the wrong encounter. The room ahead has 4 stone coffins, all of which show signs of vandalism and abuse. To the left is a series of 6 niches, set apart into 2 groups of 3. Now the reason why it says 6 is because it's not counting those 2. Those 6 are empty. I just don't...
Are they supposed to be offset? Just curious.
Yes, they are supposed to be offset, but they don't have nothing in them. They're completely empty. I don't have empty
Have we
ones.
entered the room yet, or...?
You
Well,
could take a move action in.
Before I do that, I guess we're gonna try and sort of stealthily go in. Oh, but they already raised the alarm. Can we do a perception check to see if, like, we can...
Let me finish reading first.
Okay.
There's a little bit more. To the left is a series of 6 niches set apart into 2 groups of 3. 2 more niches along the walls each hold a suit of armor. You see which ones are the suits.
The first ones are the suits,
Yes.
got it.
On the opposite end of the room, I will stop there because you want to make a movement in, or you want to. What do you want to do a perception check on?
So Conrad wants to sort of peek around stealthily and see if he can spot any enemies in there. Eoas is gonna, do you want to, if you can hear anything?
All right, go ahead, do your rolls.
So Eoas first, because his is more indirect.
Choose
17. Conrad, I think 12. No, 10.
All right, so these are not things that are in here to be done. So no points. That's all that means. There's no points. But the 17 was good enough to know as you peek around.
Sorry, oh yeah, 17.
This is count as an altar, so this is kind of like raised a bit. I don't have anything to represent it, so that's why it looks weirdly. Skirmisher. Guess what?
Skirmisher.
Yep. Guess what?
Another skirmisher.
That's what you see. And they are looking in your direction almost as if they know you were coming.
We did have alarm raised, so I think having noticed that, we all just sort of go out and we start positioning ourselves.
Yes, officially do 1 movement in
The characters?
before I do encounter.
So the characters get 1 movement each? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So 1, 2, 3.
I'm gonna stop you right there too.
I thought it was gonna go perfectly. 1. He's a little bit tanky, so he'll go there.
Now remember, this all happens simultaneous.
Yep. He's gonna run out towards there. Bashanu will go here.
And before your dungeon master forgets, I'm taking pictures now. Because somebody likes to kill my men quickly.
That's it? Just these 3?
Believe it or not.
Oh, damn.
Believe it or not. I'm gonna take 2. I'll let you, hopefully I remember. Alright, so
Him?
right before initiative starts, that's Conrad.
Yes.
When he gets exactly on that space you stopped, you hear like a clicking sound on the floor that you stepped on that space.
Interesting.
Within milliseconds of that click, you hear a sound coming from the suit of armor. And something is coming at you right now.
Reflex.
This is against armor class
Oh, sweet.
of a nat 20.
Damn it.
You will take. So basically, a dart came flying out of the suit of armor, got you right in the neck. You took 8 damage. Here's the annoying part I told you. You're immobilized until the end of the target's next turn. You're the target. So you're immobilized to the end. Now remember, we're not in initiative yet. So this is going to be a pain in the ass.
Fun.
Maybe now you know why there's not that many monsters.
Yeah.
So this is not really hard. What's the one thing I tell them all the time? This is not sometimes hard. It's just nutrition hard, mentally. I already did all my stuff, so
Initiative?
yes, Shorty.
17. 20 for Conrad. 14 for Amethyst. 6 for Bashanu. And a 3 for Eoas.
Alright, your dungeon master has to think now. Because I know what your players are capable of doing. And the tactics tell me to do one thing. But I know that is death right away. If I do what they say.
So, inside the other ones, besides the statues, do we notice anything particular about them? Or?
The other 6?
Yeah.
They're just completely empty alcoves.
Okay.
Nothing at all in there. Your dungeon master doesn't have empty single
Oh, good. Just want to make sure.
pieces. Right now, the dungeon master is going to quickly show him the map just to let him see
How it looks.
how it looks. It's pretty accurate. That's why I have what I have there. I can't create that.
Don't show it to me that here's the tiles where the traps are.
Don't worry about that. Because you can't avoid them.
What?
It's very hard to avoid them.
Yeah, I know, but I'm pretty sure I know one's now here by accident.
That's
I feel
okay.
bad about that.
Skirmisher.
Which one? 1, 2, or 3?
3.
Back one over here.
I'm going to move back 1 space. Amethyst.
Okay.
Yes, it could be my death, but I'm going to play the tactics
3,
once.
4,
Okay.
5.
Stop right there.
Here.
Right there. Alright, so same thing. This one's coming from that one.
That's actually okay. AC again.
Yeah, I'm just going to make myself some room here. Yes. 24.
Hit.
At least it's not a crit. Immobilize until the end of your next turn. 3 damage. Conrad. Oh, yeah, well. Unless you want to do something else. It's not Conrad's turn because you're not done.
Well, total defense. Conrad's turn?
Chicken all over the place in my mouth.
Total defense.
Which one's Conrad again?
The one who hit the trap
Alright,
already
so-
was mobilized. So
yeah.
now he's not immobilized.
Yeah, until the end of your turn. So you have to end your turn in order to not be... Wait a minute. Wait, whoa. If the character... Trigger. If a character enters a trigger square or starts its turn in the trigger square, this is the annoying part.
Does it do damage? Oh, yeah, it does damage,
Yeah.
right?
So this is where this is going to drive you up a wall. I still remember someone else playing this and going crazy because it's so hard to get out of this.
I mean, you can't physically, unless it misses.
Unless it misses, which I'm not missing. 25 on armor class.
Okay, it hits.
4 damage.
Okay.
And now you're immobilized until the end of your next turn again. This is
Just say next turn and end of your turn.
end of your next turn.
Okay.
Target's next turn. Now you're getting to see how they do traps really well.
Okay. I mean, that's
Shorty.
not really well, it's just there's no loophole if it doesn't, if you miss.
Shorty.
up along the wall and over.
You make it through. You found a way through.
Mm-hmm.
The kobolds are like, ah, you did it.
You'll get an action point, so I guess I'll use one. I'll use, I guess I'll just use Bell Ringer. Days in. So this is on Fortitude.
Mm-hmm.
Up an 18.
Mm-hmm. I forgot to read something. It's not affecting anything. This was who again? Conrad?
No, this is
Shorty. Oh, I'm gonna get these two confused forever.
Skirmisher 1 takes 4 damage. It is marked. I combat challenge it, so it's marked. It is dazed, and I get 4 temp HP.
All right. I didn't read this part. On the opposite end of the room is a raised section of floor with a makeshift altar to Tiamat.
Got it.
And then it says 3 kobolds are there.
Okay.
Skirmisher 2. So he knows that they're screwed, so he has no choice but to defend the group. He will free action on his movement. I'll save you, brother! No, I won't. Number 1, which is you have in front.
Dazed.
Oh, he's dazed. That's right. Okay,
And he's marked.
so he'll just attack. Nah. 14 on armor class.
Yes.
Bashanu. Do I save?
No, it's until the end of my next turn.
Okay, Bashanu.
I guess since we would know this sidewall's good. 1, 2.
Yeah, I have no problem
3,
with that.
4, 5, 6. He'll then. He just.
Now there is points to gain if you wanted to waste the time to disarm me.
But I'm not gonna bother in the middle of the fight. So this is 1 augment point. Dishearten right behind these 2 guys. And it should hit both of them. We'll start with number 2. This is against Will. Of a 19. Against number 1. Do I get any advantage because they're dazed?
Yeah, you get combat advantage.
So that'll be this. 22. That was with 1 augment point. So they both take 8 damage.
1 and 2?
Yes.
8 damage to 1 and 2.
And they have a -2 to all attacks, and they cannot take opportunity attacks.
Okay.
Even though the one's dazed, so that doesn't really matter in that sense.
If done, Eoas. Cool. I better take that picture.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Eoas can go.
I don't know. I move. I'm trying to decide what I want to do. How I want to attack or whatnot. Oh. The effect. It's until the turn ends, or is it saved in the mobilized? It's not a saving throw, right?
No, yeah, it's the end of
Next turn. Okay.
next turn. My peoples, she's online. Go check her out. She's amazing.
What?
German muscle mommy.
Let's throw the spirit out right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then on number 1, I'm gonna use Thundering Bear Warding. This is range 5, but the combat advantage because they're dazed. So this is +6 to hit. 25 on Fortitude.
Yes, I dazed. I'm sorry. I'm listening to Avatar music.
You're good.
I love Avatar music.
7 damage to number 1.
This is Eoas that got the hit. To number 1, 7 damage.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's at there. Half of that is that. I think he's just considered bloody. What's half of that? Yeah, he's just bloodied, but that was a big hit. He's showing signs of
Getting close.
yeah. It took rounds for someone else to get through here. You found that one boom right away.
So yeah, that's it.
You forgot to do the roll again the first round, so second round you could do it.
Let me double check. No, they're all not near anything, so yeah. Nope.
Obviously, outside of the game, well, it's not outside the game, it is the game. The skirmishers would know where the pressure points are.
Yeah.
Obviously, we don't need to get into that. So, just in case I move him around and the dungeon master accidentally puts it on a square, he would know not to do that.
Cool.
Which also you can use to your advantage.
Yeah, no, now you're just next to the mobilized guy, so now I can still attack you. He's gonna shift back, never mind, I know why.
Yeah, he would. This is on armor class of 17. Amethyst.
Hit.
3 damage. Shift. Why did I turn that off? Oh, it's on always back. Amethyst.
Attack.
Even I find it. It's weird how I'm always hitting with these. I did the same thing with him. I can miss any time I want. Oh, this is no.
What was it?
22
Okay.
on armor class.
Actually, sorry. What did you roll for the last attack on him? It was like a 17 or
Something like that.
Okay, so actually, never mind. It didn't hit because I used total defense.
Okay.
But then this one hit.
This is 8.
Okay. He's gonna second wind. What's that? I'm having a brain fart.
It's alright. It's your 4th game. There's got to be a little bit messed up in here.
Total defense. That's a standard action, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I've already done healing surge. So
When you're done, it's Conrad.
Conrad. Okay. Attack. He's standing in an attack.
Oh, jeez. See, even I forget. Oh my god. 22.
Hit.
At least you got some. 8 damage, mobilized.
What does that make me down to? 7. Conrad is gonna lay on hands himself, so he gains resist 4, 13. Okay, I guess that's it.
Shorty.
Shorty's up. Shorty. He's gonna do what Shorty does. He's gonna. I guess he's just gonna do crushing attack. Crushing surge on the guy who's dazed, number 1. It's on AC. He's probably gonna miss. 13.
Yes, yes. Yeah. He's dazed.
That was including the combat advantage.
That was including? Yeah.
So, yeah. And that's it. He's no longer dazed.
Alright. Skirmisher 2 was already attacking Shorty, right?
Yep.
He will continue there. Miss.
-2.
That's a huge miss I missed. I rolled a 2.
Hit 0 plus his modifier.
I want to do this correctly. Can I do what I want to do? Yes. This space is open for me to shift. Can you shift him here for me, please?
I should have made him move around, damn it. This is a provoke opportunity attack.
Yes, that's right. And then now the other guy next to him is going to also attack same character. This is going to hit 22 on armor class.
Hit.
3 damage. I'm gonna shift and then shift again here. Bashanu.
Okay. Just gonna go with a nice dishearten right there. I'm gonna hit.
The coffins will provide cover.
This is a burst.
Okay. Area burst.
Yeah. Well, area burst but one within 10 squares.
Yeah, it still counts as cover because it's still like a range. It still goes there, but yeah.
I'll move there.
Bashanu literally just turned around and looked at the dungeon master and said, "Fine, I'm moving here." That's a free action. Unless you have to really use one.
No, I don't. This will attack the spirit as well, but we'll start with number 1. 22. Skirmisher number 2. 18. Skirmisher number 3. 11, so that probably missed.
This is on Will, you said, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a miss.
And he missed the spirit. Nice 2. So the other ones, number 1 and 2, both take 10 damage. So that would have killed the spirit too, so that's good.
Skirmisher 1 is dead.
Yeah.
And number 2 is bloodied. God damn, Bashanu.
So yeah, it's gonna be funny when the next thing comes up and Bashanu Jr. is gonna be like, yep. This was like when we were playing with Bashanu. Every time I felt like him, I'm just like being like a buckshot. I'm hitting everything.
Oh yeah, I mean, I think that's what area burst
I forgot to
attacks
use
are really meant for to begin with, too. To just take out minions.
But his are good because it's like -2 to attack as well. Oh no, sorry. I actually needed that one.
What'd I give you?
I need a skirmisher back.
Oh, you gave me 2 of them?
Yeah, no, I handed you what I thought was the one that I handed back to you. I only thought I did the
Okay.
base, but actually I was holding that one because I was putting the bloody thing on it.
If done, Eoas.
Eoas. E-I-E-I-O.
This one might be even shorter. I don't remember these taking this little. This is amazing.
Oh wait, he wouldn't even have taken that damage, so. He's dead.
But knowing that you have to do still 3 more still makes it like mentally hard.
Dude, if I had the time, I would stay here and bum rush all of them.
I know you would. I know you would.
What to do?
But next time you know you'll do 3.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll probably just be like, alright, let's get this done and over with. You're getting time to level up your characters. That's gonna take time.
Yeah.
He's looking at me like, yeah, you know I already had that done.
Yeah, takes time. So we're gonna attack number 3 with Protector's Spirit. Will of 16.
Yeah.
Sweet. The monkey boy here.
I mean, the only one that's really like falling behind a little bit on like not really hits, is Shorty. But that just could be just like the luck of when the enemy dies.
He's the only character here, I think, that has really like 1 target things.
Yeah.
Except for
he's not last on the hits.
Yeah. Eoas is the other.
But Bashanu and Eoas hit on reflex and will.
Which are always easy ones.
Yeah, these guys have shit reflex and will.
So I never rolled damage.
Oh, who did he attack?
Number 3.
Number 3, okay. Number 3 is healthy.
He hasn't taken any damage yet. 9 damage. And I already had my temp HP. How is he doing health? He could use a healing. 2 plus. Max health.
Did I take 3? I took 3 pictures. I know I did. It will be the start of round 3, and you have to do your roll when you're ready.
We got the funk. It ain't got the funk.
Skimmers are 3. Oh, that's good. But he would just shift in. I'm not going to say what shift. You know I shift twice. It's going to go for the attack. Going to roll borderline that I actually have to say what it is. 18 on armor class.
Hits. Wait, no, misses.
Shifting back. Amethyst. Yeah, yep. I actually want to miss, it's just not happening.
What we got?
This is the highest one so far.
Fun.
27.
Damage me, boy.
5 damage and immobilized next turn.
Sweet, still in the 10.
It'll be funny if I take somebody down doing this instead of with an enemy.
Nope, I got most people healed back up. Or actually, Conrad's getting pretty low. I should probably heal him up soon.
It's still your turn.
Only used 1 healing ability. Total defense.
Conrad.
Attack me.
Oh, God damn it.
Actually, technically, I have to make it through 2 of these because that's the end of my turn.
Max damage of 8.
Okay, well,
God damn.
Conrad is looking iffy. He is sitting there at 5 hit points.
This is just a strict bottom line level 1 encounter. It's just 100 experience points. If you're done with your turn, Shorty.
Shorty is up.
But I mean, that's why there's only 3 enemies. One of you guys will get caught, but you got 2. But it's better than having 4 like somebody I know.
Crushing Surge. Numero uno.
Number 2.
Oh, you're number 2, yeah, sorry. 26.
Yes. Come on, Shorty. Get a kill.
14 damage.
Get a kill. Get a kill, Shorty.
Did you kill him?
No. Mortally wounded, though. I don't know what his max damage is.
Max damage.
Oh, then he would have. If it was an encounter power with more rolls, yeah.
Nope. He's not having any rolls on his encounter powers. That's the other thing of why he doesn't get any kills, is his are effect based. Like, he gets the temp HP to hang on from the one, and the other one pulls enemies in, and he switches like he shifts the square back and they take his square.
Yeah, you're not a damaging group per se, you're an effect group.
Well,
which is fine.
He's entirely effect. The other ones are more damaging.
Right.
Anyway.
If done,
yeah, that's it for Shorty.
Skirmisher 2.
Oh, sorry, no, I'm not done.
Not done.
He is marked.
Yeah. He's attacking you right back. That's gonna be a miss. He will shift to that way.
Make an attack because he's marked. That's a miss. To this way, you said?
Yep. That's my move and my minor. Bashanu.
That anymore.
I love this part of the song.
Oh, we're going 1 more augment point on Dishearten on both of them again. I don't have to hit anybody. So we'll start with number 2. That's 21 on will. Number 3. 15 on will. Cool. They both take 7 damage.
Skirmisher 3 is gone.
3?
Yep.
Oh damn, I didn't even realize he was bloodied. Number 2?
He is hanging on by a thread.
So he has a -2 to attack rolls and he can't make opportunity attacks.
Regardless of what happens for the rest of this encounter,
Bashanu.
I'm giving the glory to Bashanu. Any disagreements?
No.
Forever hold your peace.
I'll cast Distract on him. So he now also grants combat advantage, whoever hits him next.
Eoas is next.
Yep.
The end round 3.
Okay.
He
Honestly,
can end this.
yes. I guess that would probably work fine. Eoas is going to send him in. Protecting Strike.
Just to let you know, now that it happened, that
16 on will.
yes, that your spirit could have been hit by that because it says target, not creature.
But he is standing on it, so I assume. He takes 9 damage. He goes bye bye.
Wait a minute. Yeah, he's dead. Let me think about it. The encounter's over. You get your 100. Remind me. The spirits float off the ground, right?
I would say normally they would be because they're sort of like incorporeal. But
I think they do. I don't think they're actually touching the ground. As long as there's a surface, they can just hover off the ground slightly. I think.
I don't have the full book with it.
I'm pretty sure they hover. They can't fly, so if there's like a chasm, they'll just fall.
Yeah. But
So technically, the trigger is they have to touch the stone, so he wouldn't trigger it.
got it.
But no, that doesn't matter. The encounter is gotta be a record for encounter because the camera has not even been. In 15 seconds, it'll be a half hour. So god damn.
Yeah, maybe we could do another one and include it in what I paid.
Let's finish this first.
Fair enough.
Let's finish this first. Because the next one I know will take longer.
Fair enough.
The 100 experience. Yeah, when you're ready, we'll give you your stuff.
My loot. This is the trap room or something like that. It's gonna be
The tomb.
the tomb.
The tomb. Yeah, those are dark traps. Yeah, I don't like level 1 blasters too. So part of the experience points you get from that. So what are you going to be at? 585?
Something like that, yeah.
Alright, 585. Let me put that there so I know it's there.
That's right.
585. So on the skirmishers, 3 light shields, 3 spears.
3 light shields, 3 spears. You said.
Yep. Your characters know very well not to go anywhere near those traps. Because the encounter's over, you can get out. You can. Yeah. That's a GM thing.
One of the other guys came up with their shield and held it up so the dart went to the shield instead of him. Since we figured out where they were coming from after settling down.
Yeah, now that time is over, the battle's over, you're looking at the ground where the blood stains are, you're kind of figuring out where they would have been.
We're taking short rests.
Short rest. You know, so you know how to avoid it on the way back, if you have to go back. You got I gave you what they had on them.
Yep. The 3 spears, 3 shields. That's it, really.
Light shields, yes.
Anything else? Yep, so.
Anything you would like to do?
Do a look around, see if there's anything on the altar or anything like that. Could do perception checks.
You don't have to roll anything. The kobolds have lovingly crafted this crude altar to the evil dragon god. A small bag on the altar holds 60 gold pieces.
60 gold, you said?
Yep. I have it as...
Sorry, I'm having a brain break. You said 70, right?
60.
60.
Yeah, I have it on here as 30. So I'm going to switch that to 60 gold pieces. Because that's what it says in the adventure. So somehow I made a ubu. Ubu.
Oh no, the worst. I make more gold.
Yeah. You know I'm not honest. Other than that, there is nothing else. So the group will continue forward.
Prepares to look up the next area. I said prepares to head up the next area.
Yep, I'm gonna turn the camera off now at 33 minutes.